Hey, I'm Black Chestnut. I think that's the first time I've said my name on this channel. So, this video is going to be a brief history of this channel, how I got to this point, and then the plans for the channel going forward. It's also probably going to be mostly unedited, probably just some gameplay on screen. Let's start here. In 2018, I started my senior year of high school and started a part-time minimum wage retail job in the same week. Shortly after graduating in 2019, I bought a new computer and started getting to work on my lifelong dream, something I've wanted to do since I was like 6 years old, maybe younger, which is to be an indie game developer. And I was working on my game for a fair amount of time while still working at my part-time job. Things were going okay, I was learning as I went, but I eventually came to the realization that if I make this game over the course of a few years and release it, even if it ended up being really good, that it would be a failure because nobody knows who I am and I have no connections and stuff. And so then I got the idea to start a YouTube channel. And shortly after I got the idea to do that, I got a call from one of my friends asking if I wanted to start a YouTube channel together, along with one of my other friends. And that channel we ended up calling Substation Gaming. And that all happened in early 2021. If you're wondering about that channel, it was like a podcast where we would talk about gaming news and stuff, and sometimes did reactions to events like Nintendo Directs. Now, the plan, at least my plan, was to use the channel to get my feet wet and figure out the basics and to get the stuff I need to start a channel, and then go and make my own personal channel. You know, this one that you're watching right now, with the hope that I could grow an audience here and then use both channels to grow each other and stuff. Now, making Deltarune series was not plan A. It was actually plan B. Plan A was to make a big video essay on the boss fights in A Hat in Time, and hope that it would blow up. I had thought that it wouldn't be too hard because the scope was pretty small, only talking about the boss fights in a single game that only has 5 bosses. This, however, did not really work out, as I wrote over 10,000 words for the script of that video. And when I stopped working on the script, I was only about halfway done. Probably less than half, honestly. Now, to put that in context, my longest video, which is only 20 minutes, was only 3,585 words long. And I spent 9 months working on the Hat in Time video. I spent so long working on it that I got really burnt out on it, and I decided to take a break from it to throw together some really small projects. And that's when I made the Cuphead and Ultra Kill videos. I wanted to make those and then get back to the big video eventually, but that never happened, and it likely never will. Those 2 videos were both complete failures, and so I decided after some thought that instead of trying to finish the Hat in Time video or start a new project in the same vein, that I would instead do Plan B. So at the start of 2023, I decided to quit my job and give the whole YouTube thing one last try before I give up. So I wrote the script for my night video, and I recorded the audio for it, but right when I was going to get to the editing, I got sick with COVID. Yeah, I worked as a cashier through the whole thing, never got sick. I quit my job, and 1 month later, I get sick. Just so you guys understand the type of luck I'm working with here. After getting better, I wasn't really in the mood to finish the video, so I kind of did other stuff for a little bit, until I finally got around to finishing it. And then it got views, and then I made some more videos over the last 6 months, and now we're here. At the very end of February, I hit 1,000 subscribers and became fully monetized. And then on March 5th at 1 a.m., just 5 days later, I got a notification saying that my channel is no longer monetizing, that my AdSense account was disabled for invalid traffic. I tried to appeal it, and that didn't work. So, now what? Well, this means that I can no longer make any money off of ads that play on my videos, and this is economically devastating for me. As of right now, sure, it's not a ton of money, but over the course of the next few years, if I were to continue to grow my channel, then it would amount to a lot of money. You know, getting this channel to 1,000 subs is the only thing I've ever achieved in my life. I really don't know what to say, honestly. The plan was to make it through this year and grow the channel, and then in about a year from now, chapters 3 and 4 would be out, and ideally I would get a large influx of new viewers from that, and then I would be in a more comfortable spot. But now things are going to have to adjust, and I'm going to have to do some things earlier than I originally wanted to. And what that means is I'm opening a Ko-Fi. If you don't know what that is, it's like Patreon. It does all the same things, but it gives me a better cut. So if you want to support the channel, you can head over there and give me a one-time tip of $1 or $2, or you can become a member and support me monthly for as little as $1 a month. As for stuff like supporter benefits, that hasn't been decided yet. I think that's something I want to discuss with my community first. Now, this was something that was always going to happen. My style of content can't really exist without direct support from viewers. Even if my channel was 100 times bigger, I would still need support from my viewers. My newest video, which was monetized for 2 days, got 6,000 views in those first 2 days. It made $1. 6,000 views, $1. I didn't get to keep that dollar, by the way. So making a Ko-Fi was something that I was always going to do. It's just that I wasn't planning on doing it so soon. But here we are. Anyway, as for other things, the next video releases will hopefully happen soonish. This whole ordeal has delayed it, of course, but it's going to be covering Grand Fountain Theory, Wheel Theory, and T-Theory. Also, because of all of this stuff going on, it means that I can justify doing more with my second channel. If you don't know, I have a second channel called Nut Posting, where I make joke videos. Like my best performing video ever, Gaster is homophobic, which is deserved. That video is easily the best thing I've ever done. But since that video did so well, it makes sense to make more joke videos on that channel. I've got a lot of good ideas, like how the annoying dog is actually the knight, how many glizzies can Ralsei fit in his mouth, every character in Deltarune that Toriel has slept with. These videos are usually a lot shorter and take less time to make than main channel videos, so they shouldn't take away from the main channel in a meaningful way. So if you support me, the money is going to be supporting me making more videos on both channels. And if you haven't already, I recommend checking out my second channel. As for other plans, I do want to start streaming. Now, I'm not sure yet what I want to do first. I know what I want to do overall. I want to do a few Undertale fan games, namely Undertale Yellow, and then I want to play through some games that inspired Undertale and Deltarune, namely the Mother series, Chrono Trigger, and Live Alive. I also kind of want to do a live stream of me doing a tier list of Deltarune theories, but that may or may not happen. But the streaming stuff is something I want to decide with my audience about like the order of things. I think that's it for now. I'll be sure to keep you all updated on anything that changes and stuff. If you have any requests for future content, whether that be videos or live streams, or if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment. Okay, bye.